What's going on, Taurus? So here's your love reading for August 19th to the 25th. And please remember, guys, that this is just a general love reading, so just take what applies, okay? Regarding the energies and messages that do apply, they can switch upon any given instance regarding you and the person in question for you. So just apply that specific energy and specific message to that specific person regarding you or the person in question for you. And also, across watchers, apply the energies and messages within the same manner, okay? All right, Taurus. So you come into the reading with the King of Swords. And the four cards that popped out for you this week: the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Hanged Man. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if I said, but you can be dealing maybe with a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius individual. So the cards that popped out: the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Hanged Man, the Empress. So maybe you could be dealing with an Aries, and the Four of Swords reversed. And for your partner, the person in question, they're coming into the reading with the Knight of Wands here. And the four cards that popped out for them this week: the Knight of Swords, the Death card. So maybe you could be dealing maybe with a Scorpio, possibly maybe. The Three of Wands, and the Six of Wands. I'm sorry, the Three of Wands reversed, Taurus, and the Six of Wands. I'm feeling very forgetful, Taurus. Maybe you guys are trying to forget someone, or maybe you feel like someone forgot about you, something to that effect. All right, Taurus, enough of that. But okay, so what I'm feeling here, Taurus, is that you really have recently, maybe, possibly, curved your emotions to really find the truth into what's going on here. You really want truth. You really want clarity. I feel like you have gained it, and I also feel like there's like a newfound sense of what you want and how to express that, and how to, I don't say get that, like it's like you're taking, but it's more of just communicating what it is that you really want. Because I want to say that now for you guys have found how important communication really is in terms of communicating what it is that you really want from the jump. I'm just feeling here for you guys. And I'm also feeling, Taurus, like for a lot of you possibly this week, you guys were waiting around a lot. There was a lot of waiting, and just, hold on, it'll get better. I'm just going to wait. It was a lot of stagnant energy that ended up leading to waiting a lot, which I feel like, okay, is that, okay. What it is, it's like, okay, so yeah, you've been waiting around a lot, right? And within those moments of waiting around, you've had a lot of time to think, I feel. And when what you guys were thinking about was like a lot of like self-love and like self-worth, and trying to say, this person isn't here for me. Like, why am I here? Why am I waiting? It was like a revelation, a moment of like clarity for you guys. And I feel like that's why you're coming into the reading with the King of Swords. It makes a lot of sense here. And I also feel like you didn't hold back at all now. There maybe was a moment within your guys' relationship that you said it all. And you were like, I'm not waiting around anymore. I'm not going to do this and this, that, and the third and the fourth, you know? But I just feel like you expressed how you really possibly felt for some of you this week. For the person in question for you, I'm feeling like they would come in for the heat of the moment, and then they would leave. Yeah, and I'm getting here too that maybe possibly, Taurus, the person in question for you was very much about the physical of the relationship. Now, don't get me wrong, it's important, but it's not everything. And I feel like they only were maybe, okay, I feel like for some of you, they were there during those times, and you may have liked, you know, the physical part of the relationship, but eventually what ended up happening was that it ran its course. And then I'm feeling like with the Four of Swords reversed here for you guys, that's when you were like, this is not going to work anymore. Like, there's more to the relationship than just sex. There's more to the relationship than just that. And I'm feeling like the person in question for you, it's almost like they didn't want to admit that, or they didn't want to confront that maybe the relationship was just coming to that point regarding the physicality of it. And it was just, they didn't, yeah, like I said, they didn't really want to confront it. And maybe you brought it up to them, and they were kind of like, no. And they were kind of maybe like lying about it. And then I'm also getting here too that, okay, that's what it is. Sorry guys, my guides are coming through. They didn't want to confront that that's all that the relationship was turning into regarding in their perspective and regarding your receiving of that. You know what I mean? Regarding the physical. Now, and I'm also feeling here too, Taurus, that maybe you spoke to this person in question saying, you know what, let's move our relationship to the next level. And I'm feeling like with them, they may have said yeah initially, but then it may have broke off, or they may have just said no, you know, for some of you. But I'm feeling like for a lot of you, it was, they said yes, right? And then you didn't see any changes. It was more of just waiting around. Taurus, look. I mean, you guys don't really read tarot, but the Seven of Pentacles reversed, you know, this is working on something. Not even working. This is waiting on something. The Seven of Pentacles upright is waiting on something. But reverse, it means you're really waiting on something, or you're waiting on something that doesn't matter. Like there's no... You planted an apple seed, but you want an orange tree. And, you know, like that kind of thing. You waited around for no reason. And then, I mean, the Hangman, this is waiting around general. So a lot of waiting around. So that's what I'm saying. It was almost like they said yes, like I said, but then you saw no changes, and they weren't making the correct decisions, which would lead to the transformation or to taking your guys' relationship to the next level. And for some of you, I'm feeling here too that maybe they were, they were making those correct, they were making correct decisions what was maybe only best for them, but not for the relationship. Let's see here, Taurus. Let's see what else I'm getting for you. And they also didn't want to admit or confront that you were just waiting around a lot and you were just left there with an offer in your hand, you know, and they were like, they didn't really want to take it. It was just waiting around a lot. Like, yeah, and interesting. I'm feeling here too that a lot of maybe, Taurus, a lot of the plans that you wanted to, you know, put into play, and a lot of your ideas and the things that you wanted to do with your partner regarding, you know, building the relationship, regarding moving forward, I want to say that they said yes. I keep getting that they said yes and they agreed to a lot of things, but their actions were showed the exact opposite of that. And I'm really just getting here that through this waiting around, Taurus, you were able to realize that you no longer needed them within your life because things weren't moving forward. And a lot of that alone time has given you that, or gave you that opportunity to really see that, you know, within the relationship here. All right, Taurus, so at the bottom of the deck for you guys got Justice. So you maybe could be dealing with the Libra. All right, Justice. Let's see what's at the bottom of that. Yep, exactly. The Six of Swords for you guys. So, yeah, a lot, like I was saying, a lot of waiting around ended up you knowing exactly what you needed and you wanting to, and maybe some of you did, find greener pastures regarding your own life and how to move forward, you know? And you also thought about walking away a lot of times, and throughout those times that maybe you didn't, and then you came back or you stood, that gave you more time to think about everything that has transpired. So for your partner or the person in question, the bottom of the deck they got, yep, the Ten of Cups reversed. And they also got the Chariot reversed. So maybe some of you could be dealing maybe with the Cancer. So they ended up seeing and realizing, Taurus, that when they don't emotionally commit to the relationship, things don't move forward, and they couldn't move forward. I'm getting for you, some of you that may be regarding the person in question for you, that they weren't able to take the good and the bad and move forward with that. They always looked at the bad. And it's also interesting how I said for your partner, the person in question, that they were only interested in the physicality or the physical, you know, ness of the relationship, and they specifically got the Ten of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. And for me, this is not emotionally committing to something. Interesting, Taurus. All right, Taurus, well, that's your reading for this week. If you guys would like to book a personal reading, check the description box below. There you'll find my contact, my email, our Facebook page, and also a link to Facebook Messenger where you can reach me as well. And do me a favor, if this reading resonated with you, please tap the like button, like/thumbs up button, and let me know, okay? And also, guys, feel free to comment, to share, and to subscribe to the channel if you're not. And also remember to tap the bell to turn it red so you guys can be immediately notified of any new readings that I upload for you guys, and in the event that I'm ever live. All right, Taurus, we'll see you next week, and have a great night.